I just want to point out how visceral and physical and tangible and real this story is. That at the end of the day, Jesus not only physically dies, it is proven with a spear that is thrust into his side. I mean, that is a moving, maybe even a repulsive image if we're willing to live with that for a moment. And John is making sure that we do not miss that this is a Jesus Christ dead, not missed. The Roman execution machine has done its job, and everybody agrees that it's been effective. So what happens next can only be miracle. I mean, John has set the story up to make that clear.
I think I would add to that, Michael, to that list of qualifiers, simple. That John tells us are relatively simple. If we talk about the other three Gospels, what we call the synoptics, we have things like the temple curtain tearing. We have a reference to the dead coming out of their graves. We have a reference to a massive earthquake. In John, we have none of that. In Mark, we have the Roman soldier who looks at Jesus and says, this man was the Son of God. John is having this intimate moment between the reader and the crucified Christ. That the only thing John wants us to look upon, I think, is the one on the cross. And John doesn't need earthquakes and signs for other people because John has spent this entire book bringing us to already understand who Jesus is. And so there's not the big crescendo reveal at the end of the crucifixion narrative, the way that I think maybe is more true in the other Gospels. John never wavers from his focal point. The spotlight here is always on Jesus, and he gives us really none of the other kind of details that the other stories include. And there may be reasons for that. John's written later. John, whatever it is, it's clearly John's intention to give us what he considers the most important part of the story and not let us get distracted by other things.
You spend the entire story making it abundantly clear Jesus is who he says he is. And the whole story, he says, I'm the Son of God. I'm the one who comes in the name of the Lord. Now, on the cross, the question that hangs over him is, literally, is he the King of the Jews? And at this moment, that is all put to rest.